What is going on, guys? Quality XA here today, and today I'm bringing you guys a brand new video on Destiny 2. Now today we're actually going to be talking about Destiny 3 as well as some leaks from the anonymous beast leaker Anon the 9. He has been leaking absolutely everything up to date, and he is a monster with it because all of it actually comes out to be real. But before we do get into that, I did want to show off a brand new bundle in the Bungie Tess Everest store. If you guys wanted this, you can pick it up for 1100 silver, but it contains a really cool emote. Now if you guys don't want to purchase this, then don't, but I thought it was pretty cool, so being the person I am, I did have some spare cash and bought that. But I don't know how long it's going to be around for, so if you did want to jump on and grab that, then it is there in the Tess Everest store. But moving on to the news today, so we got this from DMG. Good news, everyone. Update 2.0.4 snuck in a fix for performance issues when engrams appeared in the world. You should no longer be experiencing frame rate drops when earning your edge transits. So that is very good. He also did say they're looking into slow UI loading times as well, and will give us an update when it is available. Next up, we did also get this. So Nick actually said in the patch notes, buffed aim assist on linear fusion rifles, not including sleeper simulant. So obviously Ghost of DMG did actually say as well that at the release of Forsaken, their aim assist was unintentionally turned down. It seems this fix returns them back to their year 1 values. So some of the fusion rifles at the moment are pretty beastly. One of them including the main ingredient that is an absolute monster, as well as the Telesto currently. So I'd highly recommend them if you guys are PvP players, because they do work well in PvP. Not too sure about the PvE ones currently, but them ones are absolute monsters. Now moving on, going to talk about some of the stuff what Anon the 9 has leaked. So this is a notorious leaker, and he does have a very reliable source, because everything that has come out from him on Reddit has turned out to be true. So jumping on to some of the stuff he has leaked recently. So a few days ago he did get this, so somebody posted to him a fake leak, and he said this leak isn't mine. As far as I know, they will expand the European Dead Zone with 2 new zones. So jumping on to this piece of art here, you guys can see this is actually in the API, and this could be one of the zones what we are visiting. As you guys know, you do get like a location of missions which actually have a picture in the database. So this picture in the database doesn't actually have a mission listed next to it, but it is in the API. So this could be one of the European Dead Zone locations that we could be getting, possibly even a new mission for. So this leak does seem very credible, especially considering there's been talk of the Cosmodrome as well as some other bits and pieces regarding the European Dead Zone and some other different locations. So really awesome. Moving on, we did also get this from him. So he did say the next steps are the Forge. We're getting a raid lair in the city. The last word is returning in the Black Armory update, and the European Dead Zone is going to be expanded, and so on. So it does look pretty awesome, and does look like we're going to have a load of content coming up when these annual releases actually come out for the annual pass. Moving on though, he did also say about another leak. Somebody did comment, and he did say this is not me. I leaked the Thunderlord in Festival of the Lost, the last word in the Black Armory, the new Horde mode in the Black Armory, the Thorn in the JW, and the raid lair of Black Armory being in the European Dead Zone. Already 2 differences with the other leaker. Raid lair isn't on Titan, and Thunderlord is not coming in the Black Armory, but it's already in the Festival of the Lost. So really cool again, we learn a bunch of more information here. So the Thorn is actually coming in one of the annual pass updates. Really awesome indeed, the Thorn obviously being an absolute monster in Destiny 1, so really cannot wait to see how that fares out. Obviously we've got the new Thunderlord, which is currently in the Festival of the Lost. We will actually get a quest for that on the 30th of October, and the raid lair being on the EDZ. Really cool, and cannot wait to see what that could entail. Moving on though to some more serious information that has been leaked from Anon the 9. So he actually posted a picture of Europa. So, very awesome. There has always been talks about Europa within the Destiny community. There was actually supposed to be a Europa in Destiny 1. So he posted this picture and said, can't wait. On the right, we've actually got some concept art from Bungie themselves of Europa. So they have actually got a built place for this almost, as well as concept art. So someone said, this is the moon of Jupiter. This is the data mine guy who predicted lots of stuff. Maybe a future DLC location, I don't know. And Anon the 9 said Destiny 3. And then someone said, damn, I just heard Destiny 3 concept. Bungo, please don't screw this up. And he said Guardians using Darkness, OW areas, PvP VE. So open world areas are actually going to be PvP as well as versus enemies as well. So really awesome. This sounds very, very credible. Obviously, Anon the 9, a huge leaker, and coming out with all of this information and moving on about Destiny 3 is huge. So it does look like Guardians using Darkness as well. Possibly we may be able to actually master the Taken power. I'd really like your thoughts in that comment section below. Obviously it's very early to talk about Destiny 3, but having open world PvP VE areas as well sounds a lot like the Dark Zone in the Division, so I really cannot wait to see how that pans out as well. Let me know your thoughts in that comment section below. And then last but not least, regarding the leaks, someone said, hey Anon, speaking of future content, can you give any insight as to what the 2019 Comet expansion might be? Not annual pass, thanks. And Anon the 9 said year 3 will be another annual pass. So again, pretty awesome. It does look like we're going to be getting 4 more content drops in year 3 of Destiny 2. So again, some more stuff to look forward to. And hopefully they reduce the price for that. It was very expensive this time around, considering you bought the Forsaken as well as the 4 annual pass DLCs will actually come with that. And then moving on, we're actually going to be talking about this last wish, so wish 10. So somebody on Reddit actually found out what wish 10 was with some actual data mining and looking through the API. So they activated it. Now what this actually gives you is the Drifter's voiceover for the Last Wish raid. So when you're actually going through, of course, you have the Drifter commenting when you defeat bosses, when you defeat certain enemies, all of that good stuff. Now he didn't actually spoil what this actually is, but he does say that it must be somewhere on a Gambit map. Because when he was looking through the files, it was in a package of Gambit. He also said the textures are surrounded by the Wish file, which is typically for a European Dead Zone map. So, very awesome. It's definitely worth having a look on Gambit for the Wish 10 plate. Let me know if any of you guys find it. I'm still looking for it currently since this news has come out, but regardless, pretty awesome. But yes guys, that is pretty much the video today. If you did enjoy, a like would be much appreciated, as well as subscribing if you guys are new around here. Let me know in that comment section below if you hear of any more leaks, but as always, peace out, and I hope you enjoyed.